Hey everyone, how you doing? It's time for a DNRS recap show. After a couple days of rest and relaxation, we can do a recap show tonight. Got plenty of time this evening to do things. So let's do a recap show for tonight and see how it went at Balmoral for October 8th with the DNRS selections. Alright, first of all, I had 5 out of the 9 races. I had 5 top-rated winners, and I had 2 third-rated winners. So out of the 9 races, 7 winners came out of my top 3 rated horses, with 5 of them that were top-rated. Starting off in the first race, I had the top-rated winner, $11.40. I had him rated 127,583. It came in 172. So almost an ice-cold exacta and try, but not quite. But top-rated winner, $11.40. Third-rated horse ran second. Second-rated horse ran third. My top-rated horse beat the dead chalk, who was 4-5. The DNRS selections came up with the 1 as having the best number in the race. So therefore, Matty Kruger was top-rated. And he snapped old Todd Warren right at the wire, like the number said he would, and paid a nice $11.40 mutual. The exacta came back $34.80, which was a nice exacta considering the 7 was dead chalk, and everybody and their brother, all the chalk bettors were on him. And the try paid $66. So that's how the night started out there. Not bad with the top-rated $11 horse. Hope you guys bet him to win. Everyone that had my numbers, that is. And I hope you caught the exacta decent and made a little bit on that not too big of a try. So we'll move to the second race, where I also had the top-rated winner, the 5. He was chalk, but he paid $5. It's all right. $5 isn't a bad mutual for a cinch. Oh, by the way, I had the daily double ice cold too. The DNRS gave the double out ice cold. That paid a nice $28.80 with the 2 top-rated horses that won it. And I had them rated in the second race, 587,193. It came in 5,938. So that was good enough for the exacta, a try, and super. The exacta didn't come back that big at all. It only came back $10.60. The try paid a decent $100.60. That wasn't bad. And the super paid $156 with that top-rated winner on top. So we'll move to the, oh, by the way, the start of the pick 5 was in the first race. So we had the first 2 legs of the pick 5 with both top-rated winners. Then we moved on to race number 3, where the third leg was also a top-rated winner, but he was a dead cinch chalk at $2.10. And I had him rated 5,147,63. Came in 5,761, which was good enough for the exacta, the try, and the super again. But with a dead chalk of $2.10, the mutuals didn't come back that big. The exacta only paid popcorn money of $5.80. Matter of fact, you can't even go to the movies these days and buy a box of popcorn for $5.80. So you might be able to buy a bottle of Smart Water for $5.80 these days. Anyway, the trifecta paid $43 with the top-rated lock on top. And the super came back $52.50. So first 3 legs of the pick 5 were in. Now, moving on to the fourth race, once again, had the top-rated winner, the 2, which was no surprise to anybody. You know that horse is coming up top-rated. He was a dead cinch. I had him rated 276853, but we caught a nice little trifecta there, and an exacta, and the super paid a nice price there with the top-rated cinch on top. Why is that? Because I had the 3 in my numbers underneath the 2, and the 3 got off at 90-1. Yep, that's right. Once again, the DNRS formula came up with the 3 horse in the top selections underneath the top-rated winner. He got off at 90-1 in there. And, of course, none of the other Chicago handicappers who call themselves professionals had the 3 horse anywhere near in their top 4 or 5 selections. They all had him rated right down there at the bottom. But we had him, and it finished 2385, which was good enough for all the gimmicks. $104 exacta with that cinch winner on top, a $440 trifecta, and an $807 super with the top rated winner right on top. So that was a nice payout, since everything else before that was chalks, except for that $11 winner in the first race that was top rated. The gimmicks in the other races were pretty chalky. But that race was a decent payout. So now we move in to race number 5, which is the last leg of the pick 5. I had them rated 8, 1, 7, 3, 2, and 5. Of course, they always have to throw a monkey wrench into some race, and because it was the last leg of the pick 5, and most people were alive, the 4-horse jumped up and win with my long shot man and brawler, Pat Curtin. Yeah, oh, Patty got there again with the old 20-to-1 shot. That looks like total shit on paper. Oh, Timmy, he gets there. I mean, oh, Pat, he gets there, doesn't he? With those horses. Let's see. Let's look at this. Let's look at this animal in here. It burned everybody. He's had 7 starts this year in 2014, and he hasn't hit the board at all. He's got $734 made for the whole year in his 7 starts, which is what, $100 per start? That doesn't even take care of the feed bill for the month. You can't even feed a horse for that. But, and he went off at 15-to-1 last week. He had the rail, and he got destroyed 5th by 9 3/4. And the start before that, for his new trainer, Miller, okay, Frank Miller Jr., Frank, whatever his name is, all I could see is his initials, FR, so I don't know, is it Frank, Fred? I can't keep track of all these Millers, okay? But anyway, first start for him was a qualifier, and he had the 3-hole, and he went to the lead and proceeded to went backwards and paced in 2 minutes and 3/5 in a qualifier. And then, like I said, in his first start, he came out with the rail and sat, never made a move, and he finished 5th by 9. Well, maybe they were sitting on him. Maybe, huh? Were they sitting on him? No, I don't think so. But anyway, he got off at 20-to-1 tonight, and he just jogged on them. He jogged on them, burned everybody out of the pick 5. Burned me out of my gimmicks. Yep. I had the 3, 1, and 8 that ran underneath the 4, but what good is it when you don't have the winner? But you know what? Can't win them all. Like I said, they got to throw a monkey wrench and ramrod you 1 time or 2 a night. So you got to accept those ramrods. So when we ramrod them with the DNRS numbers, hey, we'll get them right back, and we'll ramrod these guys that ramrodded us. Because we ramrodded a few, didn't we, in the race before when we put that 3-horse at 90-to-1 in our gimmicks? Yeah, we ramrodded them. Yeah, we're going to cash this race with this chalk on top. We're going to throw this 3-horse out. He's 90-to-1. Look at those lines. 8 by 15, 9 by 18, 6 by 17, 8 distance, 8 by 10, 4 by 10. Those are his lines on the 3-horse. But the DNRS formula came up with him. I worked the numbers, and he said, hey, he belongs in the gimmicks. And he got in the gimmicks for us. So we ramrodded him, so let him ramrod us a few times now and then, right? Yeah, all balances out. Anyway, that was the pick 5. So gave you the first 4 races of the pick 5, all top-rated winners. Okay, a couple of them were chalks, and that one nice $11 horse. But what are you gonna do? Didn't have to pick 5, unless you went all in the last race. Maybe you guys did. I don't know how you bet. Anyway, we'll move on to the 6th race, where once again I had the top-rated winner. He paid $560, the 7-horse, Kitty O'Brien. No relation to Gary O'Brien, by the way. Gary might have a kitty named O'Brien, but the horse isn't related to Gary. Isn't that right, Gary O'Brien? Yeah. How you doing with Tony Pernice these days, Gary? Huh? You guys still hanging in there doing something? Huh? What are you doing these days? Huh? Out at the farm doing something with somebody? Got to be doing something. I know you guys. Yeah, old Gary O'Brien and Tony Pernice. my buddies, yeah, they might send me that 900 they owe me for that race bike when I left it with them to sell back in '99 when I retired from training and moved to Vegas, and they never sent me the 900. Yeah, they might hit the lotto someday and say, I'm going to send Dan that 900 I owe him for that race bike and that other equipment I sold on him. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Yeah, over the dam. Water over the dam, bridge over, what do they call it? Water over the dam? Or water under the bridge or some shit like that? I don't know. What's the difference? And life goes on. Anyway, I had him rated 749,562 in the 6th race. He came in 754. Top rated winner. My 4th rated horse ran 2nd. The 5 horse, he made the gimmicks pay nice. And my 2nd rated horse ran 3rd. So because the 5 horse, my 4th rated horse, got 2nd behind that top rated horse, the exacta came back a nice 52.60. Take it any day of the week. And then the try came back 152. There was no super in the race because that was the start of the pick 4. So the gimmicks were nice there with the top rated winner. We'll take that for the casharoo. And then in the 7th race, I had him rated 623,195. 6 was my top rated horse. The 9 horse, my Curtin again, old Pat, who I had rated down there in the 5th spot, he beat my top rated horse, who was 2nd. And my 2nd rated horse was 3rd. And my 3rd rated horse was 4th. But have no fear, we run the top rated horse for 2nd now. That's what we do, so we're going to back ourselves up. So we cashed a little bit to save our money, and that was fine. When old Pat went by the top rated horse. The exacta paid $39. The try paid $73.40, and the super came back $368. Not a bad super, huh? Run the top rated horse, 1st and 2nd. And then, well, the gimmicks, and yeah, that's what you got to do. We do it now. We're not going to get burned like we did a few weeks ago when the top rated horse ran 2nd at 14-1. He got beat by my 4th or 5th rated horse, who was 30-1, and burned us out of an $11,000 trifecta. None of that anymore, pal. No. We're taking that top rated horse and we're running them 1st and 2nd. You better believe it. So anyway, that was that race. Now we move on to the 8th race, where I had him rated 714,953, and my 3rd rated horse was a winner in that race, and he paid a nice mutual of $19.80. And underneath that 3rd rated horse were the other DNRS numbers, the 5, 3, and the 9. And the exacta with the 3rd rated horse on top, 1980, was worth $62. The try was worth $486, and the super was worth $1,160. Okay, so that's 10 cents. That's 116 bucks. So the red man, he might have boxed those top 5 in that race because, of course, it was a trot race, and the old red man can't stand those trot races half the time because he says they're always messed up. And that's so. If the odds are any good, I'm going to box them up. I'm going to box those DNRS numbers up. Well, you know, it cost him $36 if he did it this race, but he caught a $116 ticket. So, hey, you know what? 36 from 116. What is that, 80 bucks? Huh? Take an $80 profit any day, right, red man? You damn skippy. Anyway, we'll move on to the 9th race. My 3rd rated horse won that race again, too. The 6 horse. He was 3rd rated. He won last week with Dave the Hands McGee. Kruger was up today. So he came up a little bit underneath being 1st or 2nd rated, you know, because of that driver change to Kruger. You know, Kruger's not bad, though. That guy gets there. Got there in the 1st race with that top rated. I like this kid, whoever he is. I like him. He's all right. But he came up, you know, the formula put him 3rd. So he was a 3rd rated winner. Paid $7 only. And then the 10 horse, who I had rated 4th, he ran 2nd. And my top rated horse ran 3rd. And then my 5th rated horse ran 4th. So somebody might have caught that high 5 if they played DNRS, customers that play DNRS numbers. They play the high 5s. I don't play them. Hate them. But anyway, so that was worth a $31 exacta with the 3rd rated horse on top and a $116 try. And don't know what the high 5 paid because I didn't bother with it or anything like that. So there you go. Not a bad evening, you know. You got to take what you can get at Balmoral Park. you know, with their chalk system they got out there, you know, they'll throw you a few prices now and then, like we caught a few good prices tonight. Nothing huge, but nothing, it's nothing too bad. We made some money tonight, and we're always happy when we're in the black, okay, rather than being in the red. So anyway, that's how it went tonight for the DNRS selections. And that'll do it for tonight. Tomorrow's Maywood Park, back over to Maywood. I'm not sure if they got a carryover on the pick six or not. I got to check that out in the morning, see what they got. I like betting those Maywood Park pick sixes. They changed it to 20 cents now, but that's all right too. It's a little bit more money to play it, but like last year it was 10 cents. Last year I took down 2 entire pools, pick six pools, all by my little old self. I don't know, they were like $1,800 or something like that, but nevertheless I took them down all by myself. So I like that pick six 10 cent or 20 cent bet. And I've been getting a lot of 5 out of 6s here the last couple of weeks. I put a little bit of money into it, maybe put $20 into it, you know, or whatever. Excuse me. And but I like playing those pick sixes way better than I do the pick fives and pick fours. Anyway, back to Maywood tomorrow night, and then Balmoral's done until Saturday. And when they got the big American National races coming into town, oh yeah, all the big boys will be in. Some of the big boys anyway, not all of them, but they got several 6-horse fields I saw, and they got some 10-horse American National fields. But all in all, it'll probably be a great night of racing out there for what I saw in the entries, and a lot of people will love that. They should have they're usually handling somewhere around 11 or 12, 1.2 or 1.1 million on Saturdays now over there at Balmoral. You know, best handle in the country now that the Big M is closed until next month. So, you know, Balmoral handles money. So on this particular night, tomorrow night, with these horses that everybody around the country and in Canada will be tuning into, I estimate them to handle probably around $1.8 million tomorrow. They might even do a little more, but I think they should do at least $1.8 million. We'll see if I'm close. So that's what's going on Saturday night. I'm sure they'll have some good interviews. Either Tom Kelly or Joe Simone will be over there at Balmoral trying to conduct some good interviews and ask some decent questions, and you know, and have all the winning drivers and trainers and maybe some owners and all that stuff that goes on the big nights of racing. So that everybody will be interested in to see. You know, people like to hear people talk and do interviews and all that. And I do myself. I like to see how some guys talk on there, what they got to say. But they usually come up with the same response, and the guys ask the same questions. You know, I see you left one of them, and then you let so and so go, and then you pulled out at the 3/4. Did you think you had a lot of horse left coming down the lane? How did you feel? Did you think you were a winner there in the middle of the stretch, or what do you think? Well, I like my horse. You know, he was real strong in the lane, and he dug right in like he's supposed to do. He's a very nice horse, and he always gives me his best. And he dug right in when that horse looked him in the eye, and he drew off. And I'm very happy, and I'm very fortunate to be able to drive a horse like that for so and so and so and so. You know. So anyway, but anyway, you get to hear them talk. Same questions, same answers, basically. You know, the drivers. They got to pat the owners on the back. They got to pat the trainers on the back. And I got to keep those drives. Got to keep those drives. Yeah, we got to suck up and keep those drives. We can't say nothing negative about the horse, even if he races bad, like Sweet Lou the last couple times. Can't say nothing negative. Got to come up with excuses. He's sick. He's this. He's that. But what? You know, got to keep those owners and trainers and everybody happy, because we don't want them to take us off. We got to make that. We got to make the $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 a year in driver fees. You know, us big shot drivers. Anyway, we got to make that money. Yeah. So we're gonna, you know, we're not gonna say nothing bad, nothing negative. You know, tell it like it is. We're not going to do that. We're not going to say, "I raced like a total pig tonight. I don't know what happened. He just dropped the lines on me, and the horse stunk in the stretch and didn't get nothing. I don't know. He was a real rat tonight." Why don't they say that? Why not? Why not tell the truth? It's horse racing. Horses come up big, like Lenny D'Amelio used to say. You know Lenny D'Amelio, former trainer, driver in Chicago, came from New York. My buddy Lenny D'Amelio, he used to have a saying. No matter what kind of horse there is, what kind of horse a horse is, he used to say, "Yeah, they're all rats. They're all rats." Really, Len? Yeah, they're all rats. Care what they are, they're all rats. That's what old Lenny used to say. Right, Len? If you're viewing in, if you get the word from somebody that Dan Nance is doing recap shows and video shows, what about it, Len? Isn't that what the truth? Hey, I got to tell that story, Lenny. Oh, yeah, that's what I got to do on my next episode of My Life as a Chicago Harness Trainer. I got to tell that story about Leah Christina that night at Maywood Park. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was right after I sold the farm. And I had a ton of money, you know, and oh yeah, I'll get into that one. I'll get to that story. It's a funny story, you know, it's the truth and everything. Well, you know, and it's nothing wrong with the story, but it's funny. Oh yeah, Lenny, yeah, he was steaming mad at me that night. Oh yeah, he was driving Leah Christina with the rail for John Cozy. Yeah, oh yeah, you remember John Cozy, Fred and John, D. Cozy's father and uncle. Oh, yeah. Ah, the memories go way back. The memories go way. The good times, the fun times, the laughter. Yeah, can't beat it. Can't beat it. Those memories will always linger on. I got to tell that story next time. Yeah, about what happened that night when Lenny was driving Leah Christina off the rail and he called me up. Yeah, yeah. And then he was steaming mad at me after the race. Anyway, I'll get into that on the next show. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I rattled long enough. I gotta get back there and pull the bed down, have them, you know, and sit there, watch a little TV, watch MLB Network, and have them analyze all the games. You know, what this guy did that, and that guy did that, and this one did that, and he's going to do this, and he's going to do that, and then we'll watch Dan Plesic talk on MLB Network because he talks with his hands. Everything he does, he just. And you know, and when he's got to take a curveball this time, and he's got to throw it, and he's got to do this, and now if he wears back, you know, and here's Dan Plesic. Somebody ought to tie his hands down. Because the man, he constantly he talks to this guy with his hand. He's going to with his hand. Oh, Danny Plesic, former trainer, yeah. Former retired baseball player, yeah. Horse trainer in Chicago. Gave that up real quick, didn't he? When MLB Network called him up and said, "Hey Dan, you want to be one of our sports commentators here on MLB?" "Oh, sure, I'll move right out there to New York in a heartbeat." "Yeah, forget this training. Chicago harness racing going right downhill. I bought all those horses, you know, and I was trying to train them myself. I turned trainer. Owner turned trainer after I retired from baseball. And I'm out there trying to train these horses myself that I bought at the sale, thinking I'm going to take down this stakes money from Irv Miller." Yeah, sure you did, Dan. I remember seeing Dan come out to the track all the time back in the early 90s, or whatever it was, late 90s, early 90s, when he used to be in the paddock with Mark Grace all the time, when he had that, what was that horse's name that he had with Tim Storm, the big monster? Ball and Chain. Yeah, Ball and Chain. Old Plesic used to be right in that paddock there with Ball and Chain every time he raced. Oh, yeah, Timmy Storm. Oh, yeah, big shot, Timmy Storm. He had that Ball and Chain horse. Yeah, then he went out there to New York. Who got that horse out in New York? I forget who we went to. And he went out and made 800 grand. Yeah, made like a 50, 60, or 100 grand in Chicago with Stormy. And he went out east and he was a monster. Made 800 grand. Ah, yeah. Everybody's a trainer. Everybody's a trainer. You know, they all know what they're doing. They're all trainers. They're all hotshots. What are you going to do? That's the way the business is. One guy's better than the other. That's what they all think. That's what makes the business go around. Drivers, trainers, grooms. Yeah, grooms are better than the other guy too. That guy can't rub no horse. Hire me, I can rub him. I'll get them to the winner's circle. Every groom thinks he got a horse to the winner's circle. Every groom out there. He got the horse to the winner's circle because he rubbed them. Put liniment on their legs. Pet their feet. Rub their stifles down with blue lotion. I got him to the winner's circle. And then he got guys like Nate Niergarten back there in Chicago. Oh, Nate. He warms them up. He takes them and jogs them around a mile or two, you know, slow. And that's why they win, because Nate warmed them up for $10. People used to give Nate $10. The trainers, lazy trainers back there in Chicago now. Back then, go get Nate to warm them up because they're too lazy to put their colors on and warm their own horses up. So they hired Nate for $10. Nate used to warm up about 5 or 6 a night for 10 a head. And then he'd tell everybody, "I warmed him up. He's good tonight. He'll win. I warmed him up." See, if Nate didn't warm them up, they're not winning. It's crazy. It's a crazy business. What can I tell you? Tell the truth. It's nuts. I warm my own steeds up. I don't want nobody warming up my steeds. I got to let the owners know if they warmed up any good. I don't want nobody, no groom or nobody sitting behind my horses warming them up. So I take them 2 trips. jog them around a couple of slow miles first trip, come out there, turn them the second trip, and then I'd buzz them the last quarter in about 28 seconds. And those guys at Maywood Park be sitting up there with the stopwatches. Oh, they're against the glass at Maywood Park. I got that last quarter. What'd you get? Damn, 27 and 4. Oh, he's good tonight. Let's get up to the windows. Yeah, they got up to the windows many times in cash, too, I'll tell you that much. That's right. Anyway, I'm still rattling, aren't I? I don't know. Must be in a good mood tonight or something. Let's feel good tonight. Yeah, I do. Whatever. I'm going to go back there and turn the TV on, watch MLB, see what they're going to analyze the playoffs do. Dodgers lost. My Dodgers. Now I'm a Dodger fan. I like the Dodgers. But you know what? San Fran. And whatever. So, Dodgers lost. But, you know, can't stand the Cardinals. Can't stand the Saint. I hate that. I can't stand the Cardinals. Never have. The show me state. Show me what? What do you want me to show you? I played college baseball down in Missouri. Yeah, I got a college scholarship to play baseball. First 2 years of college. I was down there. Hated it. Hated that state. Couldn't wait to get back to Chicago, get back home. Couldn't stand it. Whew. Man, I got some stories about that too, but that's not harness related. I don't like Missouri at all, man. I hate the show me state. Can't stand the Cardinals. Hope they don't win. That's all I can say. But anyway, that's it. I was hoping that the Washington would win, tell you the truth, because my old boy Bryce Harper lives out here in Vegas. Yeah. He's a little bit, you know, he's a little bit weird, that guy, though, isn't he? Like a little bit of a hothead. You can see him in the dugout. Come on, Bryce. You're 21 years old. You got a whole career ahead of you. What are you moaning, bitching, crying? Hey, stay low key, okay? Stay low key. You're a great ball player. You're a five-tool guy. What are you doing, yelling at umpires, screaming and stuff? Let the managers handle that. Go sit down. Grab some bubble gum out of the damn box that they give you, and throw some bubble gum in your mouth. Sit down, cool off. Wait until the inning's over before you go out there. Yeah, that's right, Bryce. You know, you're a hell of a ball player. You don't need to be yelling, screaming, getting all upset and stuff. Yeah, I know you love to win. I know you're a winning, you know, guy that wants to win, but you know what? You get on the bad spot. You know, you might get on the bad side of those sports writers, and then someday they might not elect you into the Hall of Fame. You know, they might not like you. You know, like Gary Sheffield. Nobody, you know, don't like him. Accuse him of, you know, using steroids. You know, whether he did or not, I don't know. I don't care. But, you know, guys like that, just an example. They don't like you, you're not getting in the Hall. So keep a low profile, you know. Kiss ass, like people got to do in life. Kiss ass to get somewhere, you know. But, you know what, there's other guys like Sheffield and guys like him, just an example. They don't kiss ass. They don't care. They're not kissing no one's ass, you know. But, you know, all the kiss ass guys, they got to kiss ass so they can get elected, get stuff done. You know, so that when they're at bat, you know, staying good with the umpires, and when the ball's like, you know, right on the corner, you know, they'll call it a ball for you. And then if they hate you, they don't like you, like they did in that game yesterday when they called that guy out on strikes for Washington, the ball's 8 inches outside, strike 3, you're out of there. Oh, no, the check swing, that's what it was in the last inning there. Could have meant the whole game. The guy checks his swing. He calls him out, the home plate umpire. He doesn't even appeal to the first base umpire to see, you know, just calls the guy out. This is, you know, this is a championship game. This is playoffs. What are you doing? These umpires get paid big money too. They can't even do their job. Can anybody out there these days do their job the right way? I'm dead serious. I'm asking a question. Can anybody out there do their job anymore? I don't see people doing their job. The president can't even do his job. Yeah, I don't even want to start ranting about that. But the press can't even do his job. You know, he doesn't know what to do. Should I do that? Should I do that? What are we going to do? Huh, Congress? What are we going to do? No, I'm not going to agree with that. No, I don't want to do that. You know, I can't see anybody. Track owners can't run tracks. Race secretaries, all that. Stewards are up there making... I mean, just all over the place. Can anybody do their job now and be fair and decent? How about a couple years ago when the guy lost his perfect game for Detroit because the stupid umpire calls the guy out? I mean, calls the guy safe when he was out by a block, and then he's going to apologize the next day. Well, I made a mistake, and I'm sorry. Yeah, you're sorry. You cost the guy a perfect game, you goof. You should have been fired on the spot. Yeah, where's the instant replay then? Huh? Or where's the appeals process back then? Guy lost his perfect game. Everything is goofy. Goofy nowadays. That's it. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here because I'm ranting long enough. I gotta go. Dinner's on the table. It's 10 minutes to 9. I gotta get dinner. And then tomorrow's another night, so maybe I'll see you tomorrow night with a recap, maybe I won't. I don't know. Depends on what I gotta do, guys. So anyway, take care, good luck. Hope you guys win a lot of money. Any way you do it. Alright? Take care. Good night.